Hey, welcome everyone for another edition of Adopt a Pet with the Glacial Lakes Humane Society, brought to you by Critter Marts, Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic, and Canine Connections. I'm Brett Nathaniel. Shoshana with the volunteer with the Glacial Lakes Humane Society. And boy, oh boy, it's kitten time. Let's see some kittens, Shauna.
All right, so the first one I've got, we're going to be showing 13 kittens today. So the first one I have is Pepe Le Pew because he kind of looks like a skunk. He's got this stripe going straight down his head. He's about 8 months old. He is neutered, and he was a stray that came in. He is one of our most affectionate older kittens, and he loves everything from kids, cats, and dogs. He's very social with cats. Like, we just brought him in here, and he's just walking around confident as can be. So him and the next cat or kitten that I'm going to show are 25% off to Thanksgiving. So all of our cats and all of our older kittens are all 25% off. So the next one that I have is Espresso. Espresso had a litter and her siblings were all coffee. Like, we had some latte and I think we had a frappuccino. But Espresso is the last one left. She's about 5.5 months old. She's not spayed. She was a stray. She's actually extremely nice. She's a little bit less social than he is. She's stressed out right now, but she's really good with cats, dogs, and kids. She's been walking around with all the other kittens. So those are the two older cats we have. The next kittens are not 25% off because they're our newest litters. However, we do have quite a few. So we've got another 11 kittens that I'm about to show. So we have a litter that was locations. This is Memphis. He's a light tabby, kind of more of a cream color, but this entire litter is about 2.5 to 3 months old. They were born in a barn and brought in. Of the 4 of the kittens and the mama, Savannah, was adopted. So Memphis is one of the boys, and the kittens, all the kittens that we're about to show have been tested, but none of them are spayed or neutered because they're a little young. So this is Memphis, the cream colored one. This one is Hudson. So Hudson is a little bit darker than his brother. So same exact litter, but he is also a male. So our 2 orange tabbies are the males of the litter, and then we had 2 gray tabbies that were females. So this one right here is Hudson. This litter is extremely playful. We usually hear them going crazy in their kennel, just like rolling each other around. And Aspen is the calmest one of the 3, but she is a female. She's a gray tabby. They're very social. They're a little bit shy at first, and they're a little stressed out because they were brought in here. But this is the last one of the litter, little Aspen. So we have Memphis, Hudson, and Aspen. The next one we're going to do is Stripe. Stripe was born in the shelter with his sister Star. Star got adopted, and their mom's name is Betty. Betty is up for adoption as well. But yeah, this is Stripe. He is a lot calmer than the three kittens that I just showed, but he's pretty laid back. He was born in the shelter, like I said, and then he's also about 2 months old. He's going to be a really large cat because he's about the size of our 3-month-old kittens, maybe a little bit bigger. So Stripe is definitely young, but he is adoptable, and he's going to be a big orange tabby. And then the last one before I show an entire last litter is Milo. So this is Milo. He's about 3 months old. He's a stray that was found by Tractor Supply. As you can tell, I can one-hand him. So he is extremely calm, laid back, very, very, very sweet, not as hyperactive as the rest of them. And he was brought in to us a couple weeks ago. He's doing phenomenal. He's also been tested. And so he's with these other kittens in a kennel and also adoptable. So this one is Milo. Now, for all of the Game of Thrones fans, I really enjoy naming kitten litters. Like, it's one of the things that I absolutely love doing here as a volunteer. So for the Game of Thrones fans, we have 6 kittens that are Game of Thrones characters, and their mama is a Siamese gray tabby. The father has to be either a ragdoll or a Himalayan, because all these kittens are adorable and they're all long hairs. So this first one, my favorite, is Sansa. So as you can tell, she's got Himalayan / Siamese colors. Like I said, all of them are domestic long hair, all really, really long hair. So they're 3 months old and they're a little small. So they've got plenty of room to grow. but all of them are extremely fluffy and soft. So this one is Sansa. All of the kids that we're about to show are also been tested. Their mom is also up for adoption, and all 6 are also available. So the next one here for the litter, this one right here is Yara. Yara is a female, obviously. She's the only all gray tabby, just like Sansa was the only cream one in the litter. Yara's pretty calm, and so is Sansa. Her 3 gray tabby siblings are a little bit more energetic, but every time we go over to their kennel, all of them are racked out on each other, like kind of like rag dolls. So this one is Yara. Yeah. This one, for everybody that loved Caldrogo, this little feisty guy is Drogo. He is all black, not one shred of another color on him. He also has long hair, but it's shorter than the rest of the siblings. So he would be a domestic medium to long hair. They just have extremely long hair. But he is the most feisty one of the bunch, and which makes sense because his name is Drogo. So this is Drogo. All right, so this one's male is the lighter one. So the lighter one, this one's Tormund. I know that he's not red-haired, but I'm obsessed with Tormund, so one of the kittens had to be named Tormund. So this is a lighter gray tabby that's a male because we have 3 long-haired gray tabbies in the litter. This is Tormund, so he is kind of a smaller gray tabby male, but he's pretty good. I mean, majority of these kittens, even though they just got brought in and they're a little stressed, they're still a lot calmer than a normal kitten would be. So, and this one's the male. Yeah. Oh, I know. Hello. So this is Hodor for all of the Hodor fans. So he's gray. Obviously, I had to name him Hodor. So Hodor has some of the longest hair of any of them in the litter. I mean, it's a solid 1.5 to 2 inches long. So Hodor is the second to last one. He's really, really dark compared to the rest of them. And then the last one right here is for all the Arya fans. Everybody's obsessed with Arya. This is little Arya. So Arya's not the biggest. She has a little bit shorter hair than her siblings, and she's obviously feisty. And she's kind of small, so it actually makes sense. So that is Arya. That is our Game of Thrones litter. So if anybody's interested in adopting them, our 2 first kittens that we showed are 25% off, as well as any of our older kittens and all of our adult cats through Thanksgiving. All of the younger kittens are newer litters, so they are not 25% off, but they are all adoptable.
There we go. For your next friend, visit the great crew at the Glacial Lakes Humane Society. It's Adopt a Pet for this week, brought to you by Critter Marts, Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic, and K9 Connection. Shauna, we'll talk to you again next week.
Sounds good. Thanks, Brent.